This video is about a brand new selection tool in Photoshop CS3 called the Quick Selection tool. If you want to follow along with the source file used in this tutorial, you can find it in the details area of the video workshop. To use the Quick Selection tool, I'm going to press the W key on my keyboard, and you simply click and drag around the area that you want to select, and you'll see that it automatically snaps to the edges based on the color of the pixels that I am dragging on. By default, if you click into another area that hasn't been selected yet, it will add that to your existing selection, so I can just keep dragging around a new area. And then just like any other selection tool, if you hold down the Alt key on Windows or the Option key on the Mac, you can click into an area that you don't want selected. So to select the holes in these straps now. And it helps if you can lower and increase the brush size. So I'm going to zoom up holding down Command and Space or Control and Space on the PC. And then I can lower the brush size by using my right and left brackets. Left bracket will make the brush smaller, right bracket makes it larger. So I'm going to make it just a little bit smaller. Again, hold down the Option or the Alt key and just come in and take care of that little notch there that didn't get selected very well. I can come in here and do the same thing, again, holding down the Option or Alt key. Now let's zoom back out. And kind of part two about this video is this other new feature that's available not just for the Quick Selection tool, but for all the selection tools. Once you have a selection started, there's a button here called Refine Edge in the Tool Options bar, and it's really, really handy. What this lets you do is preview your mask or your selection before you move on to do something else with it. First and foremost, at the bottom, you have several different ways to view your mask against the actual image that you were originally selecting. So here it is, just as if you hadn't gone to the Refine Edge command, just a marching ants marquee, so to speak, against your image. Here you can see the mask and the image at the same time, similar to the Quick Mask view. Here you can see it on a black background. This is usually the best view to see just how accurate your mask really is. You can see that by default, the Quick Selection tool created a very soft anti-alias selection. We'll talk about refining that in just a second. Here you can see it against a white background. Again, you can see how soft and fuzzy that edge is. Or you can view just the mask by itself as you would in an alpha channel. I'm going to go back to the white mask here, or the white preview. And I can start doing things like changing the nature of the edge here. I think the feather is a little bit too soft, so I'm going to take that down to just about half a pixel. And I can also contract or expand that mask in. I'm going to contract it and increase the contrast to harden up the edge a little bit so it's not so soft. And because I'm just doing a simple product shot against a white background, and I'm going to add a drop shadow here, I can get away with a little bit more, and you can see that it did a very good job of just quickly modifying that edge. Much easier than previous versions of Photoshop, where I would have had to go into the Quick Mask mode, try to run filters on a layer mask or so forth. This makes it a lot easier to refine those edges before you actually commit to them. I'm going to go ahead and click OK, and now I'm back to my selection. I'm going to go ahead and lift that out of its background by adding a layer mask to my layer. I go down to the bottom of the Layers palette and click the Add Layer Mask button. It'll convert my selection into a mask, and it cuts out that background. And then to finish the effect, we'll go ahead and add a drop shadow and move that shadow just a little bit by pressing and dragging in the image a little bit. We'll just lower the opacity, say 50%, and click OK. So hopefully you can see you have a brand new selection tool, makes quick work of selecting objects out of complex backgrounds. And then once you get your selection started, you can use the new Refine Edge feature to really fine tune and make that edge just perfect.